I will dominate Gilbert Melendez.
I'll be ready for striking. I'll be ready for
UFC 360, the official magazine of the UFC, does more than cover the sport. It uncovers the mixed martial arts lifestyle. Each issue is packed with stunning photos, in-depth features, and exclusive interviews. Plus, all the latest on nutrition, training, equipment, events, and more. Go to UFC.com/magazine to subscribe to the print edition or download the magazine instantly to your tablet or smartphone. UFC 360, the world's fastest growing sport, at your fingertips.
The UFC 166 prelims are live on Fox Sports 1 as Marquardt takes on Lombard. Then Sarah Kaufman clashes with Jessica Eye. UFC 166 prelims live Saturday at 8 Eastern on Fox Sports 1.
Cain Velasquez, Junior Dos Santos for the heavyweight championship. Junior Dos Santos is the new heavyweight champion of the world.
I will get this belt back, for sure.
This is the real Cain Velasquez.
And now, for the second time, the new UFC heavyweight champion, Cain Velasquez. I'm gonna come back and gonna take my belt again.
Big right hand by Velasquez. Goes down. Junior Dos Santos by knockout. Wow.
Cain is just smashing him. Complete, total domination. The timing and the power of Junior Dos Santos.
Finally, they will settle the score. It's great to be back in Houston, Texas, as we welcome you to the official weigh-ins for UFC 166. Velasquez versus Dos Santos 3. Tomorrow night, only on pay-per-view. They will complete the trilogy for the UFC heavyweight title as two-time champion Cain Velasquez looks to defend his belt against the hard-hitting Brazilian former champion Junior Dos Santos. Plus, the two-time Olympian and Strikeforce heavyweight Grand Prix champion Daniel Cormier collides with big country Roy Nelson, the Ultimate Fighter winner who has earned all of his UFC victories by knockout. We'd like to send out a special welcome to our UFC Fight Club members and thank our UFC sponsors. Bud Light, here we go. Harley-Davidson, introducing Project Rushmore. Built by all of us, for all of us. See the new motorcycles at harleydavidson.com. Ram Trucks, Guts, Glory, Ram. Metro PCS, 4G for all. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, in stores October 29. Also coming on PlayStation 4 system and Xbox One. Zion Synergy, a great tasting, sugar-free performance energy drink that gives you the power to win. The official energy drink of the UFC. UltimatePoker.com. Visit to win your ultimate UFC experience. And Tap Out, official lifestyle apparel of the UFC. Available at tapout.com. And now, to get the official weigh-ins for UFC 166 underway, here is Joe Rogan.
What's happening, Houston? Welcome to the weigh-ins. Ariane and Chrissy, ladies and gentlemen. Dana White, without him, none of this would be possible. Joe Silva, best matchmaker on the planet Earth. Bruce Buffer, the voice of the Octagon. And Burt Watson, babysitter to the stars. We're going to get things popping. We kick it off in the Bantamweight division. Dustin, the Diamond Peg, versus Kyoji Horiguchi. First up on the scale, Kyoji Horiguchi.
$35.
135. And his opponent, Dustin Page. $135. First fight of the night, ladies and gentlemen, Kyoji Horiguchi and Dustin Page. Next up in the featherweight division, Jeremy Larson versus Andre Feely.
$48 and a half.
148 and a half. And his opponent, Jeremy Larson.
$45 and a half.
145 and a half. Andre Feely and Jeremy Larson, ladies and gentlemen. Next up in the lightweight division, Tony Ferguson versus Mike Rio.
$56.
156 from Mr. Rio. And his opponent, winner of the Ultimate Fighter, Tony El Kokue Ferguson. Rio and Tony Ferguson, ladies and gentlemen. Next up in the welterweight division, TJ Wahlberger versus Adlan Amegov. $171 for Adlan. And his opponent, Texas's own TJ Wahlberger. $170.5 for Mr. Wahlberger.
This is the archetypal rock sound.
Outstanding welterweight action, ladies and gentlemen. TJ Wahlberger and Adlan Amegov. Next, we move to the UFC 166 prelims on Fox Sports 1. We kick things off in the lightweight division. George Soteropoulos versus KJ Nunes. $156.5 for Mr. Nunes. Way down the top. $156. His opponent, George Soteropoulos. $155 for George. KJ Nunes and George Soteropoulos, ladies and gentlemen. Next, we move to the women's bantamweight division. Sarah Kaufman versus Jessica I. 135. Outstanding women's bantamweight action, ladies and gentlemen, Sarah Kaufman and Jessica I. We move to the welterweight division. Nate the Great Marquardt versus Hector Lombard.
$69.
169 for Hector. And his opponent, Nate the Great Marquardt.
$71.
171 for the former Strikeforce champ. That, ladies and gentlemen, is one hell of a fight. Nate Marquardt and Hector Lombard. Next, we move to the middleweight division. Another fantastic contest. Tim the Barbarian Bosch versus CB the Doberman Dalloway. $186 for Mr. Dalloway. And his opponent, Tim the Barbarian Bosch. $186 for Mr. Bosch. CB Dalloway and Tim Bosch, ladies and gentlemen. Next, we kick things off on the main card. Pay-per-view in the flyweight division. John the Magician Dodson versus Darryl Montague.
26.
126 for Mr. Montague. And his opponent, John the Magician Dodson. $125 for the Magician. Daryl Montague and John Dodson, ladies and gentlemen, kicking off the pay-per-view card. Next we move to the heavyweight division. Gabriel Napao Gonzaga versus Sean the Savage Jordan. $255 for Mr. Jordan. And his opponent, Gabriel Napao Gonzaga. $257 for Napao. Heavyweight action, ladies and gentlemen. Sean Jordan and Gabriel Gonzaga. Next we move to the lightweight division. Gilbert El Nino Melendez versus Diego the Dream Sanchez. The scale, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of season 1 of The Ultimate Fighter, Diego Sanchez. $56 for the Dream. And his opponent, the former Strikeforce lightweight champion, Gilbert El Nino Melendez. versus Roy Big Country Nelson. First up on the scale, winner of the Ultimate Fighter, Roy Big Country Nelson. Fucking slim at 249. And his opponent, Daniel Cormier. For the Strikeforce Heavyweight Grand Prix Champion. 224. Roy Nelson and Daniel Cormier, ladies and gentlemen. Take a closer look at the two men involved in the main event of the evening.
Big shot! Junior Dos Santos is the new UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world!
Big right hand by Velasquez. Kane is all over him. He just can't stop it.
This night belongs to the champion, Cain Velasquez.
Let's complete this trilogy.
The third fight in Cain Velasquez versus Junior Dos Santos will forever go down in history as the defining moment when Cain Velasquez and Junior Dos Santos stare at each other across the octagon. They will realize this isn't just for the heavyweight championship of the world. This is for their legacy.
When I lost the belt, you know, for a guy that I already beat, I was very sad. I want to fight for the title again because I really believe I'm the number one.
The whole reason I'm here, competing now, fighting now, is to be the best, to be the champ, and that's the only thing that I want, is a belt, and to keep it, and keep defending it.
What we know is that Cain Velasquez can beat up Junior Dos Santos for 5 rounds. What we also know is that Junior Dos Santos can knock Cain Velasquez unconscious with 1 shot. The big question in this fight is, can Junior Dos Santos get off a big shot before Cain gets to him?
I can knock this guy out, and that's what I will be looking for.
He is a good striker, but I'm throwing everything at him. And when he thinks I'm going to box with him, that's when I'm going to wrestle with him. When he thinks I'm going to wrestle with him, that's when I'm going to box with him. That's when I'm going to kickbox with him. So I'm going to do everything.
I don't care too much about what he's gonna do, you know. I think about what I'm gonna do. And I'm for sure I'm gonna try to put some hard punches on his face, you know, and to knock him out.
After this fight, I'm gonna stay champion. He beat me once and that's it. That's all he's getting.
He's gonna lose. It's over for him.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is history. Introducing the challenger, the former UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Junior Dos Santos.
240.
240 for Cigano. And his opponent, the reigning, defending, undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, Cain Velasquez. $241 for the champion. All right, I'm here with the challenger, the former champion, Junior Dos Santos. Junior, obviously, this is a huge, huge fight, both for yourself and for the heavyweight division. Give us your thoughts on tomorrow night.
For sure, it's gonna be great for the whole fans, I know. And I'm here to give you guys one more knockout.
Thank you, sir. Good luck to you tomorrow night. The challenger, ladies and gentlemen, and the champion, Cain Velasquez. Cain, this is not just a fight for your title. This is a fight for the history of the heavyweight division. Give us your thoughts on Junior as a challenger and what's gonna go down tomorrow night.
He's a tough dude, you know. In this fight, I expect to be tougher than the second one. That's what I trained for. That's what I'm ready for. I'm ready for a tougher fight, a 5-round fight. I'm ready for whatever.
Can't wait to see it. Good luck to you, sir. See you guys tomorrow night. Thank you very much.
Cain Velasquez, Junior Dos Santos for the heavyweight championship.
He's hurt. Cain goes down.
The new heavyweight champion.
This is the real Cain Velasquez.
I'm gonna come back and take my belt again.
Big right hand by Velasquez. Goes down. Cain Velasquez.
The timing and the power of Junior Dos Santos.
Finally, they will settle the score.
In everyday life, true fights materialize. No championship belts, no grand prize, just the reason you rise and strive to overcome. It's not about battles won, it's what you stand for. It's sacrificing your comfort and carrying on for a cause. It's for self-satisfaction and not the applause. It's tearing down walls. It's what you exercise your might for. We should all have something we fight for. And my fight matters. Does yours?